Hey guys, it's me Danielle with Kingdom First Ministries. How are you? I hope you're doing great. I hope everything is so good and that you're enjoying your Sunday. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me. I really appreciate it so much. Okay, guys, so the topic for today is the camp update. Okay, and I'm not at the camp right now, I'm at a little side location by the Walmart here, but I just wanted to give you a quick update. Okay, because my work is almost done here, actually, and basically, sorry guys, the lighting isn't that great. um, I just wanted to let you know what was going on. Okay, so basically, about a week ago, it must have been about a week and a half ago. Time goes by so fast these days. Um, they wanted to sacrifice me, you guys. Marcus, my ex-boyfriend, wanted to sacrifice me because I exposed him as an ex-narc drag queen, and because I still have videos of him with his ex-lover on the bus. If you look back on my videos, you'll see about that. What are the odds? I came across this information from a complete stranger while I was at the homeless camp, so I know that God was definitely trying to reach me. So, with all the heavy warfare and the witchcraft and everything, they had done spells, death spells to kill me or unalive me. And it was just so intense. I've never experienced anything like this before. So, they couldn't get me, obviously, because I'm protected by God. And so that Satan had to have another sacrifice. It's like, well, I better have some kind of sacrifice. Dang nabbit. Well, he got one. It was my dear friend Carol, who is such a light. She must be an earth angel, definitely. Um, and so near and dear to my heart. Like, I just love this girl so much. I still do. Anyway, I remember waking up. It was like 8:30 in the morning. We had an ambulance there. I saw my friend in the gurney. I saw them like taking her out of the gate and everything. Like, I was just shocked. And I knew instantly in my spirit that they wanted that to be me. And I remember being in the smoking tent with them and just, hanging out. And basically, at that moment, I was having my coffee and stuff. You guys, I stood there and I said, "So Carol was the sacrifice? You murderers." And they just all stayed quiet. They didn't say a damn thing. It was absolutely amazing. They just sat there and looked at her like nothing, as if it were nothing. And meanwhile, this is someone they're like, "Oh, Carol, we love you so much." And she's like loving on everyone, bringing everyone flowers. I mean, this woman was just like love. Just, she loved God, and she's still alive. Thank God. She's in rehab now, but she could have died. She was like this close to dying. And so when I saw that, I was just like, oh my gosh, this is really serious. So when I talk about witchcraft, you guys, it's like, pay attention. Don't just think it's just brouhaha, because it's not. Well, it is, but it's not a joke. Um, so let's see what happened. Okay, so my last ally that I had there, my friend Todd, um, you know, he was like, "I want to protect you, Danielle. I feel so bad about what's going on. This is wrong, you know." And that time when I saw my ex taking my ex best friend into his pod, which automatically kicks you out. It's an automatic kick out if you get caught doing that kind of a thing. So, and this is my cute little pink dress, by the way. um, Trying to be happy anyway. So it's like, for Marcus to not take that hit like a man, or oops, like a woman, and just say, you know what, my bad, or no, it wasn't me. Even if he wanted to lie about it, he didn't have to deflect that onto me. Next thing I know, there's a stakeout going on at the camp because they wanted to see if I was going to go into my friend Todd's pod. And they actually did a stakeout, like, and I mean, imagine being such a powerful liar that you're able to have control over people like that. You know what I mean? And so now he has the staff under his control. It's just absolutely amazing. And so my last person there, Todd, he left. He went to go and he got in a place to live. And so I'm still waiting. And God's going to take care of me regardless. But they've been after me. It's almost like they're like, oh, she doesn't have any more protection here. And literally, they have just been surrounding my just like swarming like the jackals that they are, trying to pick fights with me, trying to harass me, all of the things. And when I went to staff, they were like, well, da, 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 like in other words, like, you're tripping, Danielle, you know. So, you know, not only has the staff disappointed me, I've lost respect for them, you know. It's just it's just awful. I am really so shocked at the level of deception and uh just how people are such liars. You know, and I never want to say that about the recovery community, but these people aren't trying to recover. You know, they're not going to meetings, they're not trying to be held accountable for anything. So, yeah, so that's been going on. And you know, God has just allowed me to see it all. And I can hear them talking about conspiring against me. I saw Marcus with Autumn Hardy and Mora, and I'm just laughing. I couldn't help but start to laugh because at this point, it's like, what else am I going to do? Am I going to laugh? Or am I going to cry? It's like his own little harem. And he always used to say that he was so like tired of white trash and all of this. And I'm sorry to say, guys, but these gals are white trash. You know, and he would say, I hate white trash, I want to get away from it. And yet there's his two bitches right there, excuse my language, that are white trash. Like, it's just, he's such a he contradicts himself all the time and is constantly deflecting upon me. So I've learned all the lessons I need to learn there by this point, and God is getting ready to bless me and to release me and to my next chapter. So I'm very excited about that. There's this one lady there. Her name is Tina, and she is just evil, just completely. She acts like, I call her the warden. She's just like Butch Dyke, just long hair and stuff like that, but just wants to get you for any little thing at all. So I remember I went to a community event last week, and they tried to do some nice things for us and everything, and we're supposed to be like engaging with like the world and not just staying stuck in there like Mora does. She never leaves the camp. And I wonder why. So I go to the community event, and I'm having a great time. I'm meeting everyone, and I come back, and they had the shuttle and everything. And as soon as I step out, because it's the afterglow, and we're like, yes, we had such a good time, and as soon as I get out, she's like, Danielle, get over here right now. I'm like, excuse me? She's like, you heard me. I'm like, so I go over there, and I've got, people from the other shelter, other staff, like people that, like 6 people with me. And so it's kind of embarrassing, right? And she's like, open up your bag. So I opened it up, and it was like a weighted blanket. And she didn't know what that was because she's so ignorant. She's like, what is that? What is that? Like, I'm like, it's a weighted blanket. Are you familiar with this? She wasn't, obviously, because she's ignorant. And I'm like, it's for stress. You're supposed to put it on you and it makes you feel cozy and safe. And she's like, well, open it up, all of it. Like, anyway, it got into such a thing. I'm like, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to put it on the floor? Do you want me to dirty this thing? What are you asking me for? And then thankfully, the other staff guy, he was like, look, I vouch for her. He was so sweet, Robbie. I'll always thank you, Robbie, if you ever watch this. Anyway, it's just things like that, like trying to shame me, trying to treat me like it was like okay, like imagine yourself being like a teenager or a kid, right? You go out with your friends and you have so much fun, and then you get home and you're dealing with your narcissistic, abusive mother, and she's the mean mom, like, get in here, like mad because you had fun, type of a thing. It was like that. But who is this woman to speak to anyone like that? It's a total abuse of power. And now, unfortunately, I have to expose them all. And most likely, I will have to go legal on the whole thing because it's just nobody should ever be treated this way, ever. And if they did this to me, they'll probably do it to someone else. It's wrong. It's like the homeless community. It's like, you guys, I've barely been homeless since December, of last year. I'm not, there's different categories of homelessness. Like, there's the ones that were literally on the streets, And then there's the ones that maybe were couch surfing, and then there's those that were like working but living in their car. There's all kinds of different levels. And then you have someone like me that has never been homeless like this before ever, and was like my worst fear, like one of my worst fears ever. So then it happened, and so I'm glad to have gotten through this. I'm not going to be afraid of it anymore. God forbid if it should ever happen again, I'll know what to expect. But these homeless camps are, like, they're trying to do the right thing, but the people there are just really damaged, and I don't know if they'll ever come back. All they've known is crime, or they've had such bad families, and all they know is to cheat, steal, and lie to get what you want, or manipulate, or use sex. So this Autumn chick, okay, well, she likes to put her makeup on in front of everyone that's there at the camp, and it's mostly men. There's not that many single women that are there. It's mostly single men. The rest of the men have their girlfriends and stuff. So she likes to come out like she's dressed. She always likes to dress like really provocatively, like, so this day she was wearing like super like micro mini type thing, and she's putting her makeup on, and she's just like enjoying all the attention that I never do that, by the way. I always do my makeup in private because it's a private thing for me. Anyway, this one guy came in there and he was like, whoa, like he saw her, he was like, whoa. She had like the Sharon Stone basic instinct thing going on. No underwear, full Monty, legs spread right open. It's like the honeypot is saying, hey, So basically, I'm living amongst prostitutes, ex drug addicts, or current drug addicts, thieves. Um, look at Marcus. I mean, he's done bribery and corruption and intimidation, hate crimes against me. So, you know, I'm gonna do my due diligence. God is instructing me what to do. I'm not just this dumb little girl that doesn't know what's going on, but God has had me stay silent and to not take the vengeance into my own hands. So yesterday they were trying to pick a fight with me. So this guy that's on the other side of me at the next pod, we call him Snoop Dogg because he looks like Snoop. He looks like he could be his son or something, but he has schizophrenia, and so he's got, I don't know how many personalities he has in there. But he started harassing me after he decided to join forces with Team Satan. And he's just like, always in front of my pod. We've got gravel there, so you can hear when people are walking, and he's just like scraggling the rocks, and he's like, oh, I just can't see, I can't sit here and watch all of this. Oh, damn it, Danielle, fuck you, Danielle, excuse me. That's what he said, and he was just like pounding on the side of his pod and basically trying to get me to come out because I had to like isolate myself from all these people, especially after Todd left, because I knew they were going to be coming for me. Autumn's tried to pick a fight with me. In other words, they want me to like, they want me to, and if this is happening to you, then just remember, just be calm, don't fight them. I mean, if you have to say something with words, like how I did, because I confronted this guy. I was like, "What the f is your problem? What is going on here?" I was like, "I've been nothing but kind to you. I tried to help you assimilate into this camp because you're the only black guy that's here, and what's going on? You know, this is what I get for my kindness." And I was really loud about it because I mean, I had been putting up with this for probably like about over an hour, and I've been putting up with it off and on since he had gotten here maybe 3 weeks ago. So, so he was surprised because, there's the lion and the lamb. I've got the lamb side of me and I've got the lion side of me. So anyway, everyone found this amusing, and another woman came at me later on. It was at the two trolls, the troll and the tweaker, and those are two girls that used to be my friend, Maura and Amy Monroe. Her husband David is there as well. Um, so I'm on the phone with one of my friends who's helping me to get through this, and I'm like, great, we've got the troll and the tweaker and the troll. And I was like, just talking to him, just like, I'm so tired of this, and and he's listening, and one of my best friends. And you know this guy, by the way, he used to be a bad guy, but now he's a good guy. And I mean, people still know his name on the streets, okay? People are still very, very afraid of him, okay, like a Hell's Angel type of a background. And I'm not going to say too much more, but basically, if I were to really ask him to come and kick some butt, he would do it for me. He would. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to do that anymore, but he would for me. And I haven't asked him. And the Lord is like, look, you can't call in any help. Can I buy a vowel, anyone? Like, no, I can't buy a vowel. I can't do anything. I can't. I just have to rely on God, because God is going to get all the glory out of this. Not my friend, not anyone, except for Him. He's the one who sustained me. He's the one who's doing for me. He's the one. It's all Him. If it wasn't for Him, I wouldn't even be on this video right now. So praise God. Anyway, so what else? Okay, so this woman Tina is just like really, really after me. So again, the familiar spirits, the monitoring spirits. It's like as soon as I step out a foot out there, they're watching me. They're doing such heavy witchcraft on me. I almost couldn't do my video today, my videos, because my eyes. I woke up, they were so like red and like itchy. And I thought it was just my allergies. I thought, oh no, maybe I have conjunctivitis, maybe I have pink eye. But no, it wasn't that. It was witchcraft. I looked it up. It's called the bloody eye or the red eye or something like that. So, praise God that, I mean, it's still a little bit there, but not like it was before. Like I'm so, thank you, God. so, so as all of this is coming to a close, I'm realizing on the spiritual tip, on the spiritual level, that it's just Marcus did not want to let go of my energy. And I'm finding that he was in cahoots with people from like my maternal side of the family and my ex's side of the family. There's Freemasonry that's involved with my ex, like very heavy. And they've all been siphoning off my energy by different ways. I don't want to go into that right now because it is so sick and disgusting. Maybe I'll come back and do that again later if I have to. But you guys, my videos are always kind of gnarly anyway. So, but God knows I'm faithful to deliver it. Um, anyway, so as all of this comes to a close, I'm just so thankful for all the lessons that I've learned here, and how it really just forced me and like, oh, like I like it's kind of like when you're having a baby, for my ladies. It's kind of like when you're having a baby and it's the final push and it's the final, and they're like one more, and you're so tired and you're just like, you feel like you can't do it, and you're pushing and you're pushing and they're like, again, push again, and you're like crying, you can barely breathe, you're just like gasping for life, and then finally, it happens, finally. And so that's what it feels like for me, you guys. Honestly, I want to thank my haters right now. I want to thank Marcus, because if all of this hadn't happened, it wouldn't have catapulted me into what I'm doing right now. This was like the fulcrum that really just helped me to pivot into the right position and to be able to just whoosh, just launch. I finally started my ministry. This has been in the works for many years, for at least over a decade. I'm doing the videos now. I praise God Almighty. It's only for Him. He's the only reason why I'm doing it. He gets all the glory. Whatever happens to me in this ministry, or whatever He wants to do with me, He will always get the glory. This is not about me at all. At all, at all. But it kind of is about me because I'm His daughter, and so He loves me. So a lot of people wouldn't be very brave enough or courageous enough to be this transparent about what's going on. So am I doing this for attention? No. Am I doing this to go viral? No. You know, would I like to go viral? Maybe, but not for reasons like this. But it is what it is. It's whatever He wants. I am His, He is mine. I'm now in perfect alignment with God. And I really struggle to get there, you guys. So I will always be eternally grateful, even though it's been absolute torture and hell and the worst battle of my life. Like I said, my youngest daughter had leukemia when she was 8 years old, and I thought that was the worst thing ever in my life. No, this was totally different. This was like multi-layered. But you know what? I learned so much about how monitoring spirits and familiar spirits work. I learned about Satan's new strategy, about how he's going to try and take us out. Go catch my other video. It's called Perverting the Memory of You. I had no idea of the depths of the kind of evil and I just, it's because demons are inside of people. That's why they're able to do what they do, guys. It's not even the real person. Maybe it is. If they give into it and they like it, they get off on it. They enjoy seeing other people suffer, and makes them happy. That's just twisted. It's just beyond twisted. And there are still good people in this world, you guys. So don't lose hope, okay? Anyway, that's all I've got for now. But just know how much I love you and I really appreciate you listening. Thanks for tuning in. And until next time, be good, stay blessed, and keep the kingdom first. Mwah. Bye.